Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hi everybody, welcome to my review of Season 1, Episode 11 of Little Women Dallas. If you haven't seen this episode yet, this video will act like a spoiler, so you might want to watch this video later. The name of this episode is Not So Silent Partner. The episode begins with Asta, Kaylee, Amanda, and Emily going to a glass art studio. The ladies actively learn how to make glass pieces. While they're waiting for their pieces to cool, Asta suggests that all the ladies go to a lantern fest, where they can sit around a bonfire, write messages on lanterns, and then release them into the sky. Kaylee asks how Emily and Asta are doing. Emily says that they are getting along now and they talk things out, and Asta will be designing the logo for the bar. Emily tells the ladies that she wants them to go drink tasting with her so that she can make a signature drink for the bar. Then, Kaylee tells the ladies that she met a guy and he wants to take her out on a date. In the commentary, Kaylee says that she's over her bad guy phase, and she's looking for a nice guy with a job and manners. That's what I'm talking about, Kaylee. You deserve so much better. You don't deserve to be treated like crap. In the next scene, Emily goes on FaceTime with Tara Jolie. Emily tells Tara that she's opening up a mini bar, and the little people that work at the bar can be comfortable there working. And she asks Tara if she wants her to be her business partner. Tara asks Emily if she's ever ran a bar before. Emily says not yet, and she says that she feels like a 50-50 partnership would work between them for the bar. She says that Tara brings a lot to the table, and in the little people community, she's pretty popular. In the commentary, Emily says that Tara lives in California, and she's not expecting her to help run the bar. She wants to invest in the bar, and having her name attached to it will help with business. Tara says that she's not saying that's not a good idea, but doing a 50-50 split is too risky, and she doesn't think that she's ready to put 50% into a permanent establishment at the moment. And maybe she can start out with the pop-up at the bar. And if she was starting the bar, she would want to see where it could go. And from there, they'll be able to see what the profit is and what they need to work on. Emily says that she didn't think about all that, but she thinks that she should lease the venue for a couple of days and see how things go. Tara says that they should have their lawyers talk to send over the business plan of what she's projecting, and they can move forward. Emily says, that sounds great. In the next scene, the ladies go to a bar and meet with a mixologist so that they can taste some potential drinks for Emily's bar. Kaylee has a drink, and then she gets a whiff of another drink, and she said that it made her want to throw up. Bree asks Kaylee if she's feeling okay. Kaylee said she already wasn't feeling well, and the smell of one of the drinks just amped it up. Kaylee tells the ladies that she has an exam at makeup school, and she needs to do a model to do her test with. Tiffany offers to be her model. Kaylee says that she hopes she passes so she can get her certificate and prove to her dad that she's growing up. And she says that twerking is not something she wants to do when she's 30. Emily tells the ladies that she found a business partner, Tara. Asta has an issue with Emily asking Tara to be her business partner, and she points out how Tara has no experience running a bar. Emily says that Tara has business experience, and you can't hire an investor. Asta said that it took a lot in her to be there for the drink tasting that day, and she said that she's there for Emily as a friend, but hearing that she's going to invest with Tara instead of her and her husband hurts. Kaylee tells Asta that they should handle the situation as adults somewhere else. Asta walks out the restaurant and says she's done with that conversation. Emily walks outside and stops her. Emily tells Asta that she can't get mad because she found another investor. In the commentary, Asta says that Emily finding another investor doesn't mean stealing her bar idea and pushing her out of the deal. She says that Emily is a two-faced, backstabbing. Emily tells Asta that she's still paying her and giving her a business opportunity, and she wants her logo design for the bar. Asta told Emily that it seems like every time something good happens, something bad happens again. And Emily doesn't understand where she and Ty are coming from. They came to her and they wanted her to invest in them, but she didn't take it. And then Emily said she was going to do it on her own, but she's not because she's going to invest with Tara, and she has never ran a bar before. Emily says finding an investor has nothing to do with the business that they already came up with. Emily says that Tara has a large following and that would bring a lot of people into her bar. And if she brings more money in for the bar, there's more money for the logo deal. Asta says she sees where Emily was coming from, and she says that it hurts her a lot. She says she wants to be supportive of Emily. Emily says she's not trying to hurt Asta's feelings. Emily says Tara is helping to increase the income, and Asta should be happy. In the next scene, Bree and Wuda take their son Malik to the doctor. In the commentary, Bree says that she and Wuda are taking Malik to the doctor to check out his ears and hopefully schedule his surgery soon. Like many little people, Malik has fluid behind his ears, so tubes need to be placed in them to drain them. In the waiting room, Bree and Wuda chat with each other. Wuda says that the surgery procedure is an everyday procedure and they probably do it all the time. Bree says that it's different for Malik. She said that her mom had the procedure done twice and her tubes fell out, and Emily had it done and now she's deaf in one ear. Wow, I had no idea Emily was deaf in one ear. Wow. Bree said that she's scared because her son's hearing could get worse. In the commentary, Bree says that she doesn't think that Wuda understands that there are a lot of complications with being little, and as much as she wants him to get better, she also knows things can get worse. Then, Bree, Malik, and Wuda go into the exam room, and the doctor comes in. The doctor checks Malik's ears. The doctor says both of Malik's ears have lots of fluids in them. The doctor then looks into Malik's mouth. The doctor says that Malik needs to have tubes in his ears. And since he had sleep apnea the year before, she thinks it would be a good idea for him to get his tonsils and his adenoids taken out on the same day. In the commentary, Bree says that tonsils and adenoids are a big problem with little people because their airway is small, and a lot of little people have complications with sleep apnea. The doctor says even after his tonsils are out, there's a chance that he will still have sleep apnea, and there's a more than 75% chance of that happening. In the commentary, Bree says that she hates how her son has to deal with so much while he's still so young. But lots of little people go through so much worse surgeries, so she's trying to stay positive. Bree and Emily meet up with an interior designer who will design Emily's bar. In the commentary, Emily says that she's finally getting an idea of what the bar is going to look like, and it's starting to feel real. They have only 1 month to pull it off, and the work in front of her is starting to feel real. Bree tells Emily that she went to Malik's consultation for his ear surgery. Emily says that the surgery will help Malik out so much, and Bree is making Malik's life worse by not getting into surgery. Emily says that the surgery is going to help Malik in the long run. In the next scene, Kaylee is taking her makeup test. Tiffany is her model. The instructor says that Kaylee and the other makeup artists have 45 minutes to put makeup on their models' faces. Kaylee asks Tiffany how she wants her makeup done, then she does her makeup, and then when time is up, the teacher asks Tiffany how she likes her makeup. Tiffany said that she wanted more mascara and more eyeliner, and her lip color didn't turn out the way she expected to, but otherwise, Kaylee did a good job. The teacher tells Kaylee that she could have put more mascara on her model's eyes, and she's out of dress code. But she passed the test. In the commentary, Kaylee says she knows her dad is going to be proud of her. Well, good for Kaylee. She passed her makeup test, got her certificate. Hopefully she makes it big and becomes a makeup artist for some celebrity or something. That would be wonderful. Bree is shown at her house with Malik and Wuda. Bree says she decided to let Malik have some fun time before his surgery. She says that she's nervous and won't sleep at all the night before the surgery. Bree asks Malik if he knows what's going on with him the next day, and then Bree tells him that he's having surgery. Wuda says that he doesn't think Malik understands. Wuda tells Bree that he doesn't think that surgery is a big deal. Bree says what's scary is Malik will be going under anesthesia. Wuda says it's not like Malik has been through anything before. He says if Malik had been through stuff before and had complications, then he would be worried. I know he did not just say he wasn't worried about his kid having surgery. In the commentary, Bree says that Wuda doesn't understand that with surgery for little people, there are things to be worried about. Then, Wuda says he just keeps telling Bree that it's going to be alright. What is up with Wuda not being worried? He's acting like he doesn't feel anything. Surgery can be risky with anybody, no matter what size. And Bree is right. Wuda just doesn't get it. Do you guys remember when Bree was on that show on Lifetime called Atlanta Plastic for season 2, when she was getting her breast implants, and when she was under the anesthesia at one point, she was breathing weird like something like that could happen to Malik because of his smaller airway. But thankfully, Bree pulled through. And I can't believe that Wuda said if Malik had complications before, I'd be worried. Let's move on. I don't even know what to say to that. In the next scene, Kaylee goes out on a date with a man that she met one day. Kaylee says that she met James at the dog park. She says he seems really nice, and when he asked her out, she said yes. James is an average height man. Then they go to a bar and play some billiards. When they play billiards, they get to know each other. Kaylee asks James if it's weird to him that he's out in public with her because she's a little person. James says no. He says that he's never been with a little person before. Kaylee tells James that they should hang out again sometime. James says that sounds great. In the next scene, Emily and her daughter Ava go on video chat to see how Malik is doing after his surgery. Bree answers the call, and she has Malik laying on her chest, and he is not feeling well. Bree says that Malik's tonsils and adenoids were taken out, and he had tubes put in his ears. She said the doctor said that Malik had thick fluid like jello in his ears, and had to take a large suction tube and get the fluid out. Emily tells Bree to imagine how much different the world seems to Malik now that he can hear everything. Bree mentions how he can hear better already. Emily tells Bree she hopes she can be there for the Lantern Festival for emotional support. Bree said she will see what she can do, and it's all up to Malik. I think it's wonderful that Malik finally got his surgery, that he can hear so much better now, that he can learn how to speak clearer, because he can hear things clearer now. Wonderful. It's good that Bree finally got him that surgery. And I hope he doesn't have to get another surgery. And hopefully his tubes don't fall out. In the next scene, the ladies go to a lantern fest. Bree says that she and Malik have been home from the hospital for 3 days, and Malik is doing a lot better. Emily says she's going to write a special message on her lantern, and they already know what it's about, and she doesn't want to read it aloud because she'll probably start bawling. Kaylee tells the ladies that she passed her makeup test. She also said that she met somebody, and they went on a date. In the commentary, Kaylee says that she doesn't know if she's going to continue seeing James, but it was nice seeing how she should be treated. As the sun sets, the ladies write and draw on their lanterns. Some of them read aloud what they wrote, and the ladies have some roasted marshmallows and sit around a bonfire. Then Bree asks Kaylee how she's been feeling. Kaylee says that she thinks she has a stomach bug, but she's okay. Bree says that when she noticed that she was vomiting frequently, she was pregnant with her son. Kaylee says that she knows she's not pregnant, and she feels fine. Then the lantern releasing starts. They light their lanterns and just let them go. All the lanterns just floating up into the sky is just beautiful. In the final scene of the episode, Bree goes to visit Kaylee at her apartment. Once again, she asks Kaylee how she's feeling. Kaylee says she's feeling better, and she just had a cold and a stomach bug. Bree says that a little before she found out she was pregnant, the smell of food would make her want to throw up, and she would vomit at different times of the day. Kaylee says she's been on birth control since she was 15. Hold on. Birth control at 15? I don't think that's right. So her parents are just basically giving her permission to just go wild, Even though this is just my opinion, I don't think that it's okay. I digress. Let me get back to the topic. Bree says that her mother was on the pill, and that's how her brother came to be. Bree decides to have Kaylee take a pregnancy test. In the commentary, Kaylee says that there's no way that she could be pregnant, and she'll play along with Bree's little game. Then Kaylee takes the test, and then they wait for the results. Kaylee says that if she ever was pregnant, she would know who the father is, and she doesn't want a baby by the last person she slept with, because he's a terrible human being. So, why did you sleep with him? Then, Kaylee looks at the test, and guess how many lines it has? 2 lines, which means she is pregnant. Kaylee says that she knows that she's not pregnant. In the commentary, Kaylee says that she can barely take care of herself, never mind bringing a child into the world. Then, Kaylee starts to cry. She throws away the pregnancy test, And that's the end of the episode. Whew. So Kaylee's pregnant. I don't believe it. I'm sure that this is just some extra drama for the show because there's no drama going on between anybody right now. I'm sure they just came up with that. If you know you can't afford a kid and can barely take care of yourself, you shouldn't be messing around. It's too risky, you know? And she said that the guy who she last slept with is a horrible person. Then why did you sleep with him if you thought he was so horrible? He was horrible at staying out your pants. Let me talk about the rest of this episode. Now with this business with Emily, I think it's pretty good that Emily is doing a partnership with Tara, because you know Tara is like the most popular little person out of all the Little Women shows. You know, she has over 500,000 followers on Instagram. That will bring a lot of people into the bar. And when everybody was at the Lantern Festival and Emily said that they know who she's gonna write about on her lantern, we all know that she was talking about JJ. And yesterday, April 27th, would have been JJ's first birthday. So, happy belated birthday, JJ. I know you're up in heaven, you know, living it up. You're not in pain anymore. It's so sad that you couldn't be here with us on Earth. We will never, ever, 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 ever forgive you. And I follow Emily on Snapchat, and I saw that Emily and her daughter and Bree and Malik, they decorated lanterns for JJ's birthday and let him go into the sky. So it's nice that they celebrated his birthday. It's a wonderful, wonderful way to remember him. And that's all I have to say about this episode. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Follow me on Twitter at ILUMoreThanThis. Subscribe to my channel. If you have subscribed, turn on my notifications. If you want to watch my old Little Women Dallas review videos, you can click on the end screen link. It should be up here right now. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.